I want you to imagine a random person, random guy, similar to you. He's trying to do some basic contact with people, yet he's an absolute beginner in any social skills connected things. And he struggles even with the basic interactions with people. He has to interact like a shop assistant. You'd like to help him, so you need some knowledge. You may already have some, but you have to find a place for him or for yourself where you will be able to train your social interactions or his. Of course, you can do it everywhere with random people, yet I think that, especially when you are a beginner, it's good to find a place where you feel comfortable with it. And to start, very good place to do something like that is any place you go in a pretty regular basis, where there are other people. So I don't know, a pool, your school, something, your university, your work, because there you will meet like-minded people who have similar interests or chores throughout the day. So you have at least some topic to talk about. Yet I think that the best place to train your social skills is the gym. Let me explain. The gym is also a place I believe you are going pretty consistently, and it's like a niche of a very interesting topic. And there are pretty easy things and ways to make social contact no matter what level you are. If you are an absolute beginner, so let's imagine, think of a video game when you start as a complete beginner, complete noob, as it was called, you have to level up. But you can't level up and go and kill, I don't know, a dragon or a cave troll or something, boss, because you're too weak for it. Yet you can farm your XP on chickens, let's say. Those chickens are like the most basic things you can do to level up your social interactions. And what are there in the real life? Well, at the gym, you may simply go to a person doing an exercise you are about to do, you have in your plan, and just ask them, hey, how many sets do you have left? Of course, don't interrupt them while they are doing a set, just talk to them while they are between sets, and they will just say, I have 2 sets left. I have only one, wait, it will take me pretty quickly. There will be many possible outcomes, yet it is a very easy exercise to just go and ask you, how many sets do you have left? Or just an also easy thing, and it's like a habit of almost everyone at my gym. I'm pretty curious, and you may write how it looks like on your gym, and also about which country are you writing. I'm from Poland. I don't know how it is in the rest of my country, but at my gym, it is very common for you and others to just say hi or hello when you enter the changing room. So you enter the gym, go to the changing room, see there are people there, so hi, they respond, hello, hi, and just like that. The most simple social interaction. Yet after you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 200, it's like you will obviously level up with time to the level where it's too easy for you, but have the humility to admit that it's not too easy for you right now, because you are watching this video, so it means that you need some help with your social skills, and that's what I'm about to do. That's what I'm doing right now. But for it to help you, you need to have some humility to admit that you need that help and you are not good enough yet to skip the easiest part. Yet after you progress, and it's not something you can do up until you feel completely unbothered by asking about a range of sets. But keep it in mind that you have to do something on your level or on higher level, but without forgetting the basics. Like the second level of what you could do is something good to do when the gym is pretty occupied and there are more people there. You can ask someone, hey, can we train together on that? Because for example, let's say that your squat rack, maybe the squat rack, it's pretty complicated. Let's just say preacher curl machine is only one at the gym and it's already occupied. So you may ask whether or not they want to work together. So you do a set, they do a set, you do a set, they do a set, you do a set, they do a set, and you're both done. Because with that, you are connected with this person for at least a couple of minutes. It's something that will make your mind associate with contact with people. You may also try to do something more with it. You may ask how many sets do they have left after that, after they're agreed. Of course, it might happen that you ask, hey, may we work out together on this? And they say, I have only one set left, so it will be free. Okay. You may also do it the other way. First ask, how many sets do you have left? Oh, I have 3 sets left. Can we do it together? Yeah, sure. It's that easy. And you can do the analogy of that in every other place you go pretty consistently and often too. But I think that the gym is the easiest because at the gym people have different attitude, a very positive one. How much of different energy you have felt there. And I bet that you have felt it too. You know that it's a different place than others. Also, a good thing you can do on this level 2, but also on level 1. Let's not separate it in those levels. Not the easiest thing, but the easy thing you can do is you can ask someone to spot you, for example, on your bench press. Because bench press is not a pretty dangerous exercise, but it's an exercise where you feel way more confident with a spotter, and they may help you. Or you may turn the other way. You see a man doing his bench press, and you see that he picked pretty high weights for himself. So when you see a very big guy, a Chad that have probably been going there for a couple of years, and you see him doing a lightweight, which is probably a warm-up, you don't have to ask him whether or not he wants you to spot him. But after you see someone that might use a spot, why not ask him whether or not he wants to spot you, or you want to spot him, both ways. Because it may spark up some connection with other person, and some bond of even trust, because the spotter has to be at least a bit trusted, and it creates naturally. Also after that, you may do something like a fist bump or a high five with the person you've talked with. It's also a good thing. Physical contact with people is something that connects them even more. Yet, be aware of it. Not everyone will feel comfortable with it at the very beginning. I'm not talking about a fist bump, but if you want to proceed, be slow with it, because you don't know what other people are. You are struggling with your social skills, and you can ask yourself whether or not you would be comfortable with the person you've recently met doing some physical contact more advanced than a fist bump. But yeah, it creates connection with other people, so it's a good way to train your social skills. You want them to be trained correctly. Another thing you could do, so another process of pushing it further and further, is simply starting a simple, short conversations with people you made contact with. So, hey, do you want me to spot you? Yeah. What exercise will you be doing after that? Yeah, I will be doing incline dumbbell press. Oh, that's nice. What are you benching on that exercise? Short conversation. Sorry. Short conversation that will be maybe not that purposeful, but you don't want to have purposeful conversations at the very beginning. It's another level, like another creature in that video game that gives you even more experience points, which you can train on. Simple as that. Also, another thing I'd like you to realize is that after you go to the gym for a couple of months at least, you have some experience you might use. Both in those conversations, you may ask them how they progressed in a certain exercise and make a conversation about how it looked in your way. Of course, interest in them, but when they ask, you can make it a longer conversation which will train you. But also, you can use this experience for helping others. Because when you see, for example, someone struggle with the form, it's simple as that to tell them, hey, I don't know, roll that barbell a bit closer to the belly on a barbell row for roll back. And it's simple as that. And it's a social interaction that will train your social skills. I think that a week ago, me and my friend encountered this simple situation. Sorry for my stuttering, but my mouth is dry as hell. Where me and my friend were starting to do barbell squats, and we weren't sure about the form, and we just had a man, we've seen that he has been going to the gym for years, told us to get the bar a bit lower on the back. Oh, okay, thank you. Simple as that. 5-second interaction, yet if you were a beginner in social interactions, in your social skills, it would definitely help you level up. It's those moments, those short, not very meaningful even, at the first glimpse, moments cause you proceed and progress with your social skills. That's why I believe that the gym is the best place for doing that. I hope that this advice will help you. If you believe that it will do, and if you want to train it, do it. If you believe that my story, the things I say will be helpful for you in the future, leave a subscribe under the video so you will see other of my videos. You may leave a like there. Honestly, I'm at the level that when you've watched to this moment of the video, I'm very grateful for you, and you'll probably make my future days better when the video will be uploaded. And now make your way to a better future with what you learned today.